7:44 KNEB, and coming up next is our News Extra program. We're at 56 degrees, a little breezy today, cooler, 75 for a high. Still a chance of a thunderstorm or two, but not probably as many nor as strong as yesterday. Well, the Festival of Hope is coming up tomorrow in Mitchell. There's a full day of activities there. It starts at 7 with the breakfast. There's a 5K walk run and so on at 7:30, and all kinds of activities throughout the day. There's an associated activity with the Festival of Hope, and that's what we're here to visit about today, and that's the Ride the Wildcats fundraiser for the Festival of Hope, and it's a little over a week away. Here to visit with us is Greg and Hope Wurdeman, and welcome to the studios this morning.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hope, tell us a little bit about the Ride for the Wildcats, or Ride the Wildcats. This has been going on for several years now.
Yeah, this will be our 7th year. We have a trail ride that begins at 11 a.m. We don't ride in the dark.
Not a midnight ride.
No. Sometimes when Dad drags them back in, yeah, it's a little later. But so you bring your own horse, and that cost for that is a donation of $25 to the Festival of Hope, and it usually lasts. We can have a 2-hour ride or a 4-hour ride. That just depends on our group that we have. Usually we have from 10 to 20, 30 riders, and that goes through the Wildcat Hills. That's on our ranch, and it's right in the heart of the Wildcats. You'll see some bighorn sheep, lots of deer, turkey, and so it's a real enjoyable ride. And then at 6 p.m. we have steaks that are provided by Minotaur Feedlot and Danny Weinreis and Russ Hopkins. They'll cook you up one, and Pink Palace gets in there with Angie and Jody Buskirk, so it's a real good meal. You know, the Pink Palace puts on a real good meal. So there's steaks, and then we ask you to bring a covered dish, and that's a free will donation. And then about 8 o'clock we will have the Green Valley Homesteaders play, and they're a real unique group, very enjoyable to listen to. So you can visit and you can dance, and this goes back to the barn dance days. It says trail ride, potluck supper, and barn dance. My grandparents were big into barn dances, and that's how the community got together. And we do have a barn that has the old dance floor in it, but it's not safe anymore, so we moved it to the modern Quonset, so we get that sweeped out once a year and have a real good time. We will also have Dave Henson has his team of mules. He'll give wagon rides there about 6 o'clock or so. And then we also have turtle races. That's our big fundraiser. You can bring your turtle and race your turtle. So and this is all done. Why do we do this? Okay. My mom, Linda Brown, passed away in September 2003, and she fought breast cancer for 8 years. And with Dr. Packard and Vince Bjorling, just a really great set of doctors up there, and we wanted to help support them in this way. This is how we can do it. And I just think it's phenomenal what this community does to help people that are fraught with this cancer. And then last year, Greg, my husband, we lost his sister to breast cancer too. And then of course I have lots of neighbors that are fighting cancer.
Yeah, everybody seems to know somebody related to somebody that's going through it, and so you know firsthand what a terrific effort this Festival of Hope is and can be for families, and so it's terrific that folks like you have stepped up to give another avenue to help with the Festival of Hope. That's great.
Yes, so we enjoy doing it. It's a lot of work, but
the benefits are great.
All right, we'll take a little break and come back with the Wurdemans in just a moment. Okay. What else do we need to do? I feel like I did my part here. I just got to talk about where it's at now.
Okay.
And then we need to thank a few people there, like Tommy's, Johnny's,
Oh, I
Plains,
forgot.
Budweiser.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Doesn't fall on my nose.
Just go a little closer.
Okay.
On the News Extra program here with Hope and Greg Wurdeman visiting about the Ride the Wildcats Trail Ride, Potluck Supper, and Barn Dance. It's a fundraiser. It's an additional fundraiser for the Festival of Hope. It is a week from Saturday. The Festival of Hope is tomorrow, and then this one comes the following Saturday, June 25th, on the Terry Brown Ranch. And maybe that's our starting point here for part two. Greg, where's the Brown Ranch? How do we get there?
Oh, we're located 9 miles south of McGrew, right in the middle of the Wildcats. It's nice through Hubbard's Gap up there. It's kind of a nice drive. It's a little rough, but not too bad. Or you can come down on Highway 71 to 88 and go 12 miles east and then back to the north. And we're just a mile north, of Darnell Feedlot there. And we should have some signs put up so people can find it.
Since we're here on the day after the hurricane, what was it like over your way yesterday?
Oh, we had a lot of wind. Not too much rain, but a lot of wind.
Any hail?
No hail at all.
Very good. How do we get a hold of folks to get in on this?
Greg and myself, our phone number is 783-1003, and we're usually not in, but leave a message and I'll get you called right back. And then my dad and his wife, Charlene, their phone number is 783-1264. So those are two contact numbers, so we can give you better directions on how to get out to our place.
And you're in the book with those numbers then?
Yes, under Minotaur.
Sure. All right, so Greg, a couple of other folks you wanted to thank.
Oh, we'd like to thank Tommy Johnny's for coming out there every year and bringing us some their wonderful facilities, and Jeff and the guys out there at High Plains Budweiser, and like Hope said, Minotaur Feedlot. We can't thank them guys enough for providing such a good steak, and all the cooks that they have, Danny and the boys.
If you don't have a horse, can you still get involved?
Oh yes, we definitely want to encourage that. If you don't have a horse, but you want to come out and enjoy the food and the dancing, be there at 6. Bring a covered dish, and we do have bales of straw to sit on, but you might want to bring your own chair, and just enjoy the supper and the dance and the visiting and getting to know your neighbors. That's time to visit with your neighbors. So.
And people can come out and crawl on the wagon with the Hansons and enjoy just a short ride or however it works out, and just see the scenery.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's a wonderful effort, and we thank you for putting it on, putting it together. And I know it's some work, but as you said, it's a labor of love and for a great cause.
Yes, it is.
So thanks very much, and good luck with the weather. I'm sure it'll be just spectacular.
We've always lucked out with that.
Very good.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming in, Greg and Hope Wurdeman, with the Ride the Wildcats on June 20th. That's our News Extra, brought to you by Jala Funeral Home. All right.